Yo, what's going on, guys? Element Games here, back in the video, and today's video we're going to be looking at LR Metal Cooler here in the private server Dokkan Phoenix. You already know, link in the description as always. So we got him here on the his team. We're using his team, and I recorded this just a couple minutes ago, and the audio was not there. So got a voice over it. I still using the same gameplay. I'm just just gonna voice over it. Maybe not even for the entire video, honestly, but just want to preface a couple things. So Cooler, from using him, like, I've already recorded the video, he seems like he has good numbers, but like that's like, it's just like good numbers. It's not like insane numbers. His attack stats are very good, but they would be like really special if they included additionals, crits, super effect against all type, something. He doesn't have that. He doesn't support. He doesn't have a scout. Like, he doesn't do some of these utility things that I'd hope for him to do. Now, one thing I was impressed with, the sheer amount of healing he does is quite good. Like, he heals quite a bit of health. I realized, like, one turn we took like 200k, and the next turn we were like full HP. I was just like, oh, how the heck did that happen? So that's one thing that was very, very, very cool to see. And I mean, I figured he was going to be good in that regard, because, I mean, just look at the amount of times he heals in his kit. Like, I mean, just, it's not that hard to look at, but in practice, it feels a lot more powerful than you would think it is, I guess. Probably the same way Goku and Vegeta's damage reduction is going to feel. It's going to feel probably a bit better when you're using them than it will, otherwise. So, Cooler's definitely good. Oh, yeah, I forgot to put on 2x speed in this first turn. Yeah, but Cooler is definitely good. He's for sure good, because, I mean, he can revive at any point, so you can pretty much always keep him in slot 1 without the fear of him just dying and getting you completely destroyed, because he'll just revive back, which is good. Now, I do wish that he was built in a way where you could run him like more definitively in slot 1. Like, it sucks that his slot 1 viability is based on the revive. Maybe if the revive was like twice, it would be a different story, but it is only once, so like it's, it kind of sucks in that regard. But I mean, nonetheless, he's still a very powerful unit. He definitely would work nice as a floater. Someone who basically will never get you killed as a floater, like on maybe STR Cooler's team, instead of like so that's sometimes the issue whenever I'm running Cooler's team. Like I have some of my rotate, like I have Janemba and Cooler, and then Golden Frieza and Cooler, but then I never knew who to run as my floaters. Like, this Cooler is like a good option, because he can never get you killed, and if he does, you'll revive. And now if he does it again, then that's a no. But at least that probably won't happen that often, right? Let's be honest. So I think that's really good. At the start, Cooler, he has key issues, I would say. Like, it is a little bit difficult to get him key, I won't lie. But I don't think, I mean, it's not the biggest deal. He raises his defense on both supers, his super attack effect. Like, he doesn't need his 18 key to be good. To do the most damage, obviously, yeah, but I don't think, if you're looking for this damage out of this Cooler, I mean, you're simply looking for the wrong thing. Like, I don't think this Cooler, you should be expecting him to just be dominating with damage, which is not what most people wanted anyway. We wanted a defensive juggernaut, which is unfortunate because he doesn't really do that either. He just has good defense. Like, it's like decent. Like, he get like 500k defense and then raises it for one turn, so he's over like 700k or something. That's good. But there's nothing else to it. There's no guard, there's no damage reduction, there's no dodge, there's not really much else going for him there. He does have the nullification, but unarmed super attacks, I mean, where are you really gonna find that? Now, the funny thing is, a lot of the Wicked Bloodline like stages for the red zone, they do use unarmed, but for like the really hard stuff like Broly and Bojack and Omega and Janemba, just those type of characters, they don't got those unarmed. Who in the red zone actually has an unarmed super attack? I can't really think of one. Like, I know Tech Broly, that Tech Broly phase has it, and that STR Broly, those two phases. But like, there's not really. I guess Janemba would. Janemba's first phase, right? There's not that many though, off the top of my head. I don't think so. Does Beto have an unarmed one? I don't know. I think he does a beam. I think he does a beam. Most people just do beams, which is why characters like Janemba will continue to be goated for a good amount of time. Because I mean, nullification's so good. But you know where this guy will actually be really impressive? It's probably gonna be Super Battle Road, being able to revive on turn 1. So essentially, you never have to use an item on turn 1 with this guy. I mean, it's not like the fight goes on long anyway. So it's not like, oh, why would you just get your revive procced in the first turn? Like, why would you want to do that? It's like, it doesn't matter. Like, the fight only takes like 3 turns anyway in Super Battle Road. Especially if you're using LR Final Form Cooler with him. You're just gonna destroy it. So I feel like he's certainly good. Link levels will definitely matter, right? He's one of those villain characters, big bad bosses. Like, you're gonna need those. So I mean, I haven't seen him without link levels. He's probably, honestly, he probably looked pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie, but I won't lie. STR Cooler did kind of look like that too. Like, he not mid. I'm not saying he was definitely not mid. He was doing some good damage. He was doing a lot, but at least defensively, he looked a lot different before link level versus after. Like, it was night and day versus how he looked. So that's a lot of what Cooler does. I mean, he doesn't really do much else. His active skill is also, we're popping it right now, his active skill also heals by what, 30%. So that's really cool. This is a cool active skill, the way it's that the Metal Cooler army just kidnaps you and brings you to the Getty Star. Like, it's cool. It's a cool active skill and all that. And I think this Cooler is a nice addition to the Wicked Bloodline and these villain teams, because villains didn't really have like a revive character up until this point. And like I said before, this guy revives unconditionally, so you don't even have to worry about proccing a condition. He doesn't have to get hit a certain amount of times. You don't have to be below a certain amount of HP before you can do it on the turn. He just has it. So I don't know, I think this makes this guy very valuable, and it just makes him super good for not only his 200%, for Cooler's team, Movie Boss is Cooler's team now, so whatever other teams he's on, you know, he's gonna be very helpful for those teams. I mean, even Powerful Comeback, it already has Revive as his leader, so you don't need him, but he is there, right? I don't know if you'd run him on Powerful Comeback. That's mainly just a super class team. What, there's like 2 extreme class teams? There's like nothing on there for extreme class, but yeah, that's pretty much cool. I mean, pretty much besides this turn, we didn't really do anything else crazy. We were just getting attack stats at this point, so it was a very quick video. I mean, it was like 10 minutes. I didn't mean it to be long, and probably would have already been close to uploading if I didn't have to re-record this part, but that's all right. So honestly, I don't really see a reason for me to have to commentate the rest of it. So if you guys want to just sit and watch the rest of it, I mean, there's not much left at this point. We're pretty much almost done. Like, we have like another turn, one more turn, that's it. So there's not much left anyway. But I mean, if you guys want to see the rest of it, sure, you feel free. But that's pretty much it for the LR Metal Cooler. Let me know what you guys thought. I think he is definitely very good. I'm still a little bit iffy about him. I guess I'll have to look at him in like when we use him in like actual difficult content. Because, I mean, you're not going to show off what a unit could do in this type of event. It's just too easy. So, I don't know. Have to see what he can do there. But he's definitely really solid. He's up there as top 10 characters in the game for sure. So, there we go. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.